Resident Evil 4.
Whoa. You know this game's going to be intense when they bring out the scary voice guy to do your title screen. Let me give it a try. This is the Wii Viewer, and I'm going to review Resident Evil 4 for the Wii. First, I'd like to thank Brydog for giving me this game to review. Thanks, Brydog. Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition is a fantastic game to play, but it did have a few problems with it, or as I like to call it, the 7 problems with Resident Evil 4. I'm going to get into the story here and there, but I'm not really going to spoil anything. But I will say you have to come to this area because the president's daughter has been kidnapped, and it's your job to get her back. Resident Evil games have always been about never knowing what's around the corner. But in the last 3 games, it was truly a scary game. Until this one. Number 7. Survival horror or shooter? The game plays more like a third-person shooter than it does a survival horror game. I really like the first part of the game, walking through the creepy woods, always on the defensive, until you get to the town. When you get to the town, any chance of you getting scared in this game went out the window. The villagers were, for the most part, very easy to kill, but you had to kill a lot of them to advance. Now, you really start the game out with a normal gun, but you can find and buy more along the way from a mysterious stranger. But you can't buy any more ammo, you have to find it, which leads me to number 6. Number 6. Items everywhere! You break open pots and other breakable items to find gold, ammo, and health. The most glaring question I have to ask is, who's putting all this stuff in there? And why? I might be willing to accept gold and health, since health is most of the time just a plant you eat. But why on earth would there ever be ammo? Number 5. The villagers. Maybe you're thinking the villagers might have put the ammo in the pots. You could be right. Maybe it was this guy. Oh wait, he isn't carrying a gun. Maybe this one. Oh, this one? This one? This one? Some of the regular villagers do carry minor weapons like pitchforks, but those are easy to avoid, with the exception being a chainsaw-wielding maniac who will kill you in one hit, which makes it even more strange when they're dropping ammo. Why the fuck are they carrying ammo? It makes absolutely no sense. What's even more messed up is that you can't pick up those pitchforks or chainsaws that they are carrying. The controls for the game are fantastic though. You hold the B button to raise your gun and use the Wiimote to point where you want to shoot. To reload, you have to hold the B button and jerk the Wiimote down. The villagers can be shot in different places. If you shoot them in the leg, it will slow them down. And if you get a really good shot in the head, you can kill them in one shot by making their heads explode. Number 4. Notes? While you progress through the game, you start piecing together what's going on. And you get inside information where you can find items by reading the notes that someone's been writing. The question I'm wondering is, who's writing all these notes?
Dear evil leader, the stupid American will never figure out that we hid the key behind the old shed with the hidden safe, with the combination being 3471. Ha 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 ha, we're totally gonna win. Affectionately yours, Thomas Wigglebottom.
I did love the simplistic nature of the game. And once you get past the fact you're going to have many sections in which you're expected to kill a bunch of zombie, non-zombie, or whatever you'd classify those villagers as. Speaking of which, number 3. Pick a side, Capcom. If you're going to take the Resident Evil storyline in a new direction, don't do it half-assed. They inform you that you're going up against a bunch of parasite-infected villagers, but they all seem to have the abilities and downfalls of the zombies in Resident Evil 1 through 3. They all move really slow and act like they're going to eat you. At times you could tell the developers kept forgetting they weren't making a zombie game. In order to survive, you're going to have to upgrade and get new weapons. And the guy I told you about earlier will help you do that.
Got something that might interest you.
There are some awesome weapons. My favorites were the shotgun and the gun that shoots mines. Number 2. The fastest man alive. I don't have a problem with the fact the villagers are leaving him alone. You don't mess with the guy with a rocket launcher. While it was great buying guns from him, the one thing I wish I could have bought from him was his ability to warp around the world. He was always one step ahead of me. I wish you could have bribed him to have him tell you how he moves around so fast. You could have avoided the overly drawn out castle levels later in the game. And my number one problem with the game was, drumroll please, number 1, the box. All of your weapons go in this box, and in order to maximize the amount of guns and health you can hold, you have to organize your box they give you. Luckily, you can buy larger boxes to hold more of your stuff. The strange part is that you never actually see him carrying around this huge box that can hold a rocket launcher and a shotgun at the same time. I just assume he keeps it up his ass. The best part is that the villagers will wait patiently while you choose a new gun. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, you ugly zombie non-zombie, take this! Damn, I'm out of bullets. Time for me to get my box. Alright, time out. I have to switch guns.
Alright. Reload. Revolver. Yeah. The hell are these?
Hold on just one more second.
There we go. No, I think I might need to save this. Something a little more messy. Oh yeah! Let's do this.
As much as I've been ripping on the game for its problems, it is quite fun to play. It even has replayability in the form of different characters to play, new missions, and extras. There were some QuickTime events that I thought were brilliant and at sometimes frightening. The boss battles were excellent and terrifically balanced, and the game is reasonably priced at $30. The improved controls over the GameCube version and the lengthy yet sometimes repetitive gameplay still makes this game absolutely worth every penny. Buy it now.